Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I just figured out that apparently I can record stuff. And instead of doing it just by myself, I can use my watch now because, you know, that's technology nowadays. So anyway, tonight we're actually going to be making deer heart. If you guys are squeamish, do not watch this. It's really gross. But also, it's really funny because like most of the time when guys go hunting, they typically try to aim for the heart. And I'm not just saying guys hunt, like women hunt too. But that's normally what Kitty's knocking things over. But most of the time guys try to shoot for the heart because that's the quickest kill. So, again, where did this butcher get this freaking saran wrap? Like, it won't come off. And I don't want to like cut in here too much because I don't want to cut more of my deer heart than what I have to. Why? Why is it so ridiculous? Oh goodness. Alrighty. So there we go. There's your deer heart. It legit looks like a heart. That was disgusting. Okay, so in order to cook this, you kind of need to know the anatomy of it. You got your left ventricle and your right ventricle. You got your parts where like the blood pumps in and how it pumps the blood through the body and all that fun jazz. You got your fat and all that fun stuff. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm actually gonna rinse this out because this is really disgusting and bloody today. It's good, but I can't get past this part. I really can't. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna rinse it out. And you wanna get up inside the left and right ventricle to be able to like get all that blood out. And I watched another YouTube video to try to figure out how to like do this. And the guy basically like pumped the heart, like legit pumped it, and he got most of the blood and stuff out of it. So I thought that was kind of cool. So got that all off. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start trying to like peel some of this fat off actually. If it'll come off. It's really stuck on there today, I guess. But you don't really want to eat that. It's kind of gross. All right, that seems like it's going to be more of a pain in the butt than what I originally thought it was. So I'm not going to mess with it right now. But we're going to go ahead and cut off some of these like excess pieces that we don't really need. Just these top portions of it. And if you can see, all these little like strings that are attached to this, that's actually like your heartstrings. It's pretty similar, like a deer heart is pretty similar to like a human heart. It's just bigger, obviously, because it was in a bigger animal. And so it has like the heartstrings in it as well. So if anyone has ever told you you're pulling on my heartstrings, that's what it's talking about. Gonna try to slice some of this fat off like I said before. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. It's not working out for me. And it's been a couple weeks since I've made this, so I kind of forgot where I was going with it. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting into it because you can separate it into the two separate parts and just slice it like that. And there you have it. You got your two separate ventricles, which is apparently delicious. Like I said, I couldn't get past the fact that I was cleaning a heart. Dang it. That is not what you want to do, folks. It's not what you want to do. Oh well. We move on. He's gonna be the only one eating this tonight, so I don't really care. But you just kind of go through, trim off the fat, because the fat's gross, like I said like 1,000 times. See, this is what I'm talking about though. Like, I didn't use my trick that I normally use, so my cutting board is kind of just doing its own thing tonight. So I'm gonna set that piece over there, kind of put it aside for the time being. And then with this, I'm just gonna slice it open. Try to do smooth strokes so that way I can get it open just enough to where I can get the inside of the actual deer heart. And again, these are the heartstrings. And I'm sorry, like, this is really gross, but it's what you gotta do. Like, if you want some deer heart to be specific, you gotta do this. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go through and cut those heartstrings out, because they're not gonna be really that edible anyway. So you just wanna slice them out of there and try to, you know, save as much of the meat as you possibly can. I've done this a few times, so I'm actually getting kind of good at it. It's just like the rest of it I'm not that great at still. You can also kind of just like pull these heartstrings out as well. I just like to use a knife because it makes me feel like I'm fancy. So this one's all done. And as you can see, you can just like lay it out. It's all good. And set it aside. And then I'm gonna come over to this little guy. Almost not even worth cooking him, but you know what? We're gonna use all the meat that we have, because you don't wanna waste anything. Now, typically, if I had like the whole entire animal, I would go ahead and like butcher it myself. And when I would butcher it, I would go ahead and save the bones and everything, so that way I could use like the bone marrow and make some stock with it and all that stuff, because you're not really, you're getting the most out of your kill at that point. So again, we're just gonna go through, take out these heartstrings, because they're edible, but you don't really wanna eat them. If I can get up underneath here without cutting myself.